Well, I put the finishing touches on stuff. Who wants to briefly recap for Joe the last 6 months of our game?
What?
You were there for the carnival. Oh, after that,
Yes.
Gravine became a lich.
Yeah, I was there for that too.
Yep, that's right. And then
Not that that's a problem or anything, but
right. And then I think the next thing we did was we went to down here and got Onyx's kingdom back. And then we had gone to where the cult was, the last little bit of the cult, to deal with Robbie John's and Basil's loose ends and meet long lost parents and have most of them die by their own hands. Yeah, so like rather than be taken prisoner, they killed themselves with poison, except it didn't work for Basil's dad because he's a monk and immune to poison. So we were able to prevent him. He was going to like stab himself after, but we were able to stop him. We took him prisoner, more or less. And then we had Kane, or rather Springwater, interrogate him. And what else happened?
There was lore about Abel.
Oh, yeah, there's lots of lore. Yep, Scandal turned everyone into Robbie John with the seeming spell.
What kind of lore?
Creepy kinds.
Yeah. And
Oh yes, please keep giving me vague information.
Ren, they had the opportunity to ask Abel any question they wanted, and none of them were super stoked to do it.
And I was dead tired, so my brain was mush.
They got Basil's parents and Rabbi Jane's parent. He's dead now. Rabbi Jane's not good with fathers.
Robbie John didn't know that tabaxi.
So, anything else I should know?
Basil's dad is being interrogated by Springwater.
Has been interrogated by Springwater.
What for?
Information. He's one of the cult leaders.
Cool. Not cool, but cool.
Welcome to the Vale, a rare bastion of civilization in a world recuperating after a terrible, centuries-long war. Though the battles ended 200 years ago, the land still recovers from this period of tumultuous strife and slavery. Join now the defenders of the Vale, as they navigate a world riddled with opportunity and tragedy, all the while seeking glory, gold, and adventure.
You guys are in the inn. It has been just a few moments after Abel left. Things are weird. Everybody's emotional. Rabbi Jane's in a weird place, but she's got snacks. Nina has gone back to drinking. Scandal has stepped away. Basil's gone. Phanilius has stuff to do. But at this time, Ren comes back. Like you say, he's been out and about, meeting with people in his information network, trying to find information in regards to the location of the beholders and kind of any remnants of the cult, and a lot into Abel. He's been really researching into Abel. And he's got some stuff. I should probably let him know what you found out, huh?
Yeah, you probably should, please.
Hey, Ren, before you go inside, did you see any beholders out there?
No.
I found a beer holder, but not any beholders.
I bet you did. You having fun? Go play with the kids, please.
I'm trying to find the beholders. And I start going back out there doing my patrols outside.
Check on your left.
And he goes right. Okay.
Never mind.
Oh, Ren, what information have you brought back for us?
Well, let's just say that I found some sensitive information about Abel. He is the kind of guy I always thought he was. Mischievous, and a dirtbag, and, an untrustworthy piece of shit, but hey, apparently we all trust him now.
I mean, you guys let him out of the cave. He was trapped in a cave.
Yeah, I know that.
So it's kind of your fault that Abel's out. Is it good or is it bad?
I don't know.
Only one of us knows.
Well, let's just say that are we all like are all people sitting at the same table? Is it like really like is there a bunch of people around? Is it like safe to talk?
It's only you guys, Dave, Irony, and the bartender, and Brack.
Anyway, guys, let's just say that Abel is was part of the problem in the beginning. You know, the cult,
Yeah, he helped form them and stuff and trained them up.
How the hell would you know that?
I'm psychotic.
That I already knew.
That might be the most honest thing that the already honest Onyx has ever said.
You know, we found out about that, I believe, when we were partaking in a meal with the cultists. It was a very weird time while you were gone, Rin.
Yeah, that was a really weird day.
So as you guys are kind of chatting with the inn, I mean, is there anything in particular you guys want to talk about? You guys going to catch them up on the beholders? Did you talk about that already?
No, we did not.
Notice Onyx has been pacing back and forth and looking out the windows the whole time.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up with Onyx pacing back and forth around the, is he on drugs or something?
I'm looking for the beholders.
Mr. Onyx is looking for beholders.
Oh yeah, why is he looking for beholders in Centrevale? That doesn't make sense at all.
It's Mr. Onyx.
Yeah, I mean there should be a reason, right? Or maybe I'm just.
He doesn't like beholders.
To kill them.
So Rabbi John thinks that somebody said at one point that beholders can dream more beholders.
Yeah,
Correct.
so they reproduce.
Yeah, so there's 3 more beholders. She's
Yeah.
gonna look around the room and be like, help me.
I think that's right. I believe they're all Jethero clones, or something of that ilk.
Onyx goes to the next window. Is like, yep, 3 of them, and holds up 6 fingers.
That's the skinny. There's more beholders, and they're mad. Also, you guys got all the Triforce to Abel. You've also had powwows with Abel. So at this point in time, you're kind of waiting for the end or not end of the world to happen.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, well, they did give us some directions in order to, solve our end of the world problem, or are we to find those by ourselves again?
I thought the beholders were underground. I thought that they were more of a immediate threat on down here. I could be wrong.
Okay, I'll be back.
Please don't leave right now.
Out
Can
of-
anybody check by the window if he really left?
They're trying to get the information on the beholders. It's hard.
Okay, so we don't have any leads to work off of, basically.
Correct. But you do see a smelly, gross man in a robe come through the front doors of the inn. And he
Is
kind
it
of
Ron?
leers at all of you.
You recognize him?
No. He is anybody that wants to can give me a perception check.
That's an 18 from Roland.
29 for Rin.
25 for Rabbi John.
14 for Grok.
He's not a beholder.
He is not a beholder, but he is a cultist.
Rin throws a dagger just in the door, just next to him, trying just maybe graze him or just let him know he's not welcome here.
So you throw the dagger boing, into the wall next to him.
What?
The dagger boing.
Yeah, just wanted to make you repeat. Yeah, that's what I do.
Dagger does that into the door, and the cultist seems undisturbed. He just comes in, and he's looking at all of you, and he goes, "You thought you've got all of us, huh?"
Well, okay, this guy is totally disturbed.
Have you ever wondered where your children go at night?
Dave, just sit on him, please.
Okay. Bear sits on him. He just. Is that it? Just having the bear sit on him?
Yeah.
Okay. That's it. You guys gonna go back to drinking or what?
No. Does anybody know who's that? Well, Poop Ed?
All right, what's all this then? Dave, get up, please. We need...
No, don't.
No, stay there. Irony, tackle him.
No.
You want irony to tackle Dave to tackle the cultist? I mean, we're gonna kill the guy.
This guy does not have hit points.
No, we're going to find out why he's here.
Yeah, I just wanted him to stop walking around. I mean, that was annoying. Maybe Dave could move a little so he can still speak and breathe.
Dave
already moved. Dave listens to Roland. You know, the druid.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the druid who awakened him. He's a little loyal.
But, so why are you here? Why would you brazenly walk in here? I mean, you're either a fool or you have a death wish.
Of course, you guys would go straight to death. You guys can't even protect the defenders of what? You took our future, our children, so we've just been taking yours. Where do the kids of the Vale go?
So where are the children going at night? I haven't heard any reports of missing children.
You don't even know. Ah, oh, but never mind. Never mind. Why don't you come back to me when you figure it out?
John is wondering if we maybe have somewhere to put this person where they won't hurt themselves or anybody.
Yeah, the Briggs.
I mean, we could take him to the school, if that's what you want to call it.
Does Mr. Fry still go there?
That's where he lives.
Yes, that's why I am hesitant to call it a school these days.
I guess you guys can go see if there's still education going on. You can take a school trip, field trip.
Yeah, no way we're bringing it together. How about we chain them somewhere in the cellar of the...
I'll wait here. You guys go. Send one of you out. Ask the Vale what's going on. You guys have probably just been in this bar drinking, ignoring the people you're supposed to defend. Great job, by the way. Defenders. Wow.
Yeah, listen, buddy. If we
yeah.
start stopping you... Is anybody going to stop me from pounding him?
Yes. But here's what we're going to do. Rin, you probably have the most feelers out there. I need you to go out and find out if what he's saying is accurate. And Robbie John, I believe that you would also be a good nomination for, reaching out to the townsfolk, as I'm sure they look to you for spiritual guidance.
Robbie John will go talk with the people. She needs to check in on Mr. O'Malley anyway.
Oh, yes. Let the cultist of Freya go ask people how things are doing.
Yeah, Rin's going to go do the same thing, but through his RIN agencies, see if, any rumors, the way people feel around town and shit like that.
I feel like that was a lot of words for you to go ask Matilda what's going on.
So you had to go there, right?
She's your we've already established canonically, she's your contact for the Red Network in town.
He's not wrong.
I'm gonna make sure my homunculus checks in on the guy he's hanging out with and spying on and making sure he's not behind the missing children.
Oh, that your homunculus isn't behind it?
No, the guy that the homunculus is hanging out with isn't behind it.
Oh, yeah, no, it's not.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, that's an easy one. All right, you make it almost to the church, and you get swarmed by a couple of people. And they go, Rabbi Jan?
Yes?
You're the defender Rabbi Jan, right? And the cleric of Freya?
Yes?
So you're supposed to, help with stuff?
What do you require assistance with?
We've had a couple of kids go missing yesterday.
Can you give Robbie John some more details? Any details?
Yeah,
Any
sure.
more details?
Yeah, the kids were here, and then we woke up, and they're gone. And we've looked everywhere, and they're not anywhere around.
Okay. Robbie John would like you to go to the Church of Freya. Go there, look for Mr. O'Malley. Robbie John will send a message to him that you are on your way. Robbie John will find answers.
They tell you that some of the farmers who are some of the people who have just recently immigrated here that don't really have a home yet, because right now there's an influx of immigration into Centrevale, and your church helps out a lot with that. But some of the kids have gotten lost in the shuffle.
Robbie John needs to fix that, I guess. So,
It's only Freya's rep on the line. Whatever.
well, okay. Robbie John brought more people into the Church of Freya because she herself cannot take care of an entire church. So,
Oh, I get it. I see what you're saying is it only matters when you win. Got it.
yeah, so Robbie John's going to shoo these people away. She's going to send a message to Mr. O'Malley to tell him that he needs to take care of the people she sent to find him, just to keep him safe or whatever. So Robbie John's gonna turn around all angry at the cultist guy, and she's gonna stomp up to him, kind of grab his shirt collar, and she's going to snarl and say, Robbie John demands answers.
He looks at you and goes, oh, we just found out they're missing. Aren't you glad I told you there was a problem? Because apparently you're not watching your flock, huh?
Keep your observations to yourself. Just tell us where the children are.
Oh, you don't get to pick and choose what I say, sir. Sorry. And the very freedom that you defend includes speech, huh?
Your freedoms are expelled when you're held captive.
That sounds about like the morality of your group.
Can I use silence?
Mm-hmm.
How far away is down here from here?
I mean, to get from where you're at to the main park, probably an hour.
It's just down here, buddy.
Okay, so more than a mile. Okay.
It's probably only a mile below, but twisting and turning.
Okay, so if I did a clairvoyance, which can go up to a mile, yes, my spirit ancestors help me out. Would I be able to get into part of it to see if I can see any kind of commotion?
Yeah, you would.
Okay, I'm going to look like in the main center
gonna say-
area.
I was gonna say the main market would be right below where you're at in Centrevale. We can say that, and
Yeah.
you'd be able to see partial of it. You wouldn't get a completely good view. It'd be kind of the extent or the edge of the spell, but you can look, and when you look, it looks like business. And you see people shopping and buying, and doors coming in, and you got rat folk doing things, and you've actually got some weird duergar. But you see people buying and selling, and it's starting to hustle and bustle.
Okay, so nothing looking odd down there.
Yeah, there's no beholders down there.
Everything's okay down here. Not here, but down here.
Does anybody have anything that could, like, force truths or anything? Like, not torturing, but...
You have that spell, Zone of Truth.
I do have that spell. I would like to use that spell.
Anybody that doesn't want to be in that spell should move away from the cultist and Ravijan right now.
Onyx will be within it because he don't care.
Well, I'm not there, so I'm fine.
You don't find... actually, you hear... Sorry, I forgot that you left too. Matilda gives you the same report. A couple of kids have gone missing. They've been looking for them and can't find them.
Useless woman.
All right. Cultist is like, good. You cast your little truth spell. What kind of questions you got now? Let me just say this in your truth spell. You guys killed a bunch of kids from my family, and now my family has taken a couple of the kids from yours.
Rabijan would like to clarify that she did not take part in anything that happened in the cultist community.
You can't say that. It's not true.
Kind of is.
No, but what you can say is that we had nothing to do with the incident at the fortress.
That's also not true.
I do
What
believe
did we
in
have
a
to do
zone.
with it?
You sicked him on there. You were total in cahoots. You were part of the planning committee.
No,
It came from there.
he insisted
It
on
was
doing
his
it.
idea.
Yeah.
I do believe in a zone of truth. If you make a wisdom save, you can lie.
Oh, make your wisdom save, Rabbit Jan, and see if you can lie. You can tell those lies.
It's a charisma save.
21?
Your DC on your own spell was 22, so sucker!
Holy shit, it is. Okay.
Right? I guess I don't say that. Even though I still, yeah.
No, I'm giving you a hard time. You guys didn't do anything at the castle, right? You got to be specific. When you say I didn't have anything to do with the cultists, you guys did. You guys fought a lot of cultists. When you
I'll
say
be more specific in the future.
I did not kill any kids.
She also knows anybody that succeeded in the save.
the cultists did not succeed, as far as the cultist knows, you guys, your guild, which is true because Kavine was the one that did the stuff, was slaughtered his people mercilessly from his standpoint. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You guys are probably going to be too late to save those kids anyway, as they're about to be sacrificed any moment now.
Where?
Oh, I don't think I want to tell you.
Bobby John honestly doesn't care if you want to or not.
Okay, well, great. What are you going to do, kill me? That's good. I've offered my life.
Bobby John knows people.
I mean, I probably know a lot of the same people.
Oh, do you know her dad too?
Yeah, very nice guy. Great leader.
Thank you, Mr. Onyx.
Also not Abel.
At this point, who doesn't?
He is kind of a floozy. An information floozy. He's only got eyes for one.
Oh, you're making me blush.
So what are you doing with all these kids there, Mr. Cultist Man?
Oh, we're going to sacrifice him and summon all sorts of stuff to come take our revenge.
Where are they now?
You don't know.
Oh, I know.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Onyx wouldn't know what a zone of truth was, so he would still be insistent.
Bobby John Bobby John is going to flash her claws and ask again, where are the children?
Brock, don't you have like a suggestion spell or something? Suggest that he give us the information?
I'm sorry, that's a spell that affects a person and not their hit points. I don't have it.
All right, here's the deal. You won't let me show you where it is.
I won't.
You never offered to show us where it was.
Okay, then let me stand up and cast a spell.
Is this going to be a harmful spell?
Well, I mean, the spell's not going to harm you. Are you walking into a trap? Yeah.
Oh, cool. Where is it?
I need to know from the DM something before I agree to this. Would the DM allow me an Arcana check as he's casting to know whether I should counterspell his spell or not?
Yeah, well, he's going to use an item, but yeah.
Okay.
He's going to break a stone. He'll show you that he pulls a stone out and shows it to you. You can do an Arcana check to see what the hell that is.
I got a 23.
Yeah, with a 23 Arcana check. It's a gem that when you break it, instead of ninja smoke, a temporary portal will open. Here, y'all don't have to do it. Anybody throws it down, it opens a portal to the same place. And he tosses it to Rabbi Jam.
Can I just catch it with one paw and look
I-
really cool?
I want you to make an acrobatics check, and if you get a natural 1, it drops.
Why you do that to me, Ricky?
It's
Because
because I
he
love
knows
you.
you'll roll a 1.
It's because I love you so much.
That's a 5.
It's so close.
She rolled a 2.
You rolled a 2. You catch it one hand all cool like
Damn straight.
with a 2.
Are we all the way healed up and everything going into this?
Yeah, you guys are. Okay, so you've caught it. You know what it does. The only thing you don't know is the destination. You're not going to get that with an Arcana check.
Or Phenalius.
I mean, Grok's got access to a lot of the same magic Familius does. He's good. Grok's a good wizard. All right. Anyway, the guy goes, "All right. So are you gonna kill me now? Because I'm okay with that. Go ahead and kill me. You know, like you did all my family and friends."
Nah, I'll just turn you over to Gry.
Can I drop the zone of truth?
You can drop it. Yes.
Okay. I'd like to do that.
You guys, what are you guys gonna do now? You have a prisoner. Are you taking him over to Gravine's?
Breck, don't we have a place for prisoners around here?
I'll just keep him in Vanillius's room.
Well, that's probably not.
I'm
Yes.
kidding. I'm kidding. We've got a jail in town. Remember? Your sister got escaped from there.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, we don't put him in Phenalius' room because we don't believe in torture.
All right. Well, let's take him to the jail, and then we can jump into this trap.
So you've got the gym. The guy's in jail. What else you got? What else you guys want to do? What do you do now? Ready to go to your doom? You guys all made sure that you got all your spell slots and abilities back and hit points. Grabby Jan, I'm looking at you. Have you made sure your character's been long rested? Except for your Zone of Truth spell. Make sure that's off there.
Yes, that is off.
So you're one healing spell slot down before I send you into the apocalypse.
Ren's gonna cast invisibility before.
It's one less. It's one less counter spell I got to worry about.
And before we go in, Onyx is going to rage. He's going to go in full force, ready to go.
So let me get this straight. Are you guys smashing the glass now and opening the gate?
Robbie John wouldn't mind coming up with a better plan first.
But we don't have any, and we don't have time, so.
Well, it's not really that we don't have. Well, we don't have time if those children are due to be sacrificed, but we don't really have much of a way of getting any intel before jumping through. So
Yeah, that's why we're doing it.
yeah, I think we should just steel ourselves and venture forth.
Let's do the
Okay.
stupidest thing and just be heroes.
If we steal ourselves, how are we supposed to go there? Because we'll be stolen.
Don't worry about that, Onyx. You don't need to understand.
You guys ready to smash the thing and go to the tundra?
Yay, let's go to the thunder.
You guys ready?
No.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Let's do this.
Nobody touch a hit point. Nobody touch a spell slot, or I will delete you.
You've made it to the mid-roll. Thank you, listener, for joining us on our adventures. We really appreciate you listening, liking, subscribing, rating, and reviewing. Maybe not in that order. Do whatever order you like. Just do them all. Anyways, so Gravine, Grok, Phenilius, and some other wizard have apparently set up a school in the pyramid system where Gravine's undead army resides. Not sure how long that's going to last, but we do actually have a testimonial from one student, a younger man named Cletus, who recently enrolled in Grok's program. So why don't we zip over to him and hear what he has to say about the Pyramid of Learning or something?
Hi, how are you? My name is Cletus, and I have come here to learn how to cast Firebolt, specifically to shove that firebolt right up that son of a bitch Wayne's ass. He deserves it. He was trying to hit on my sister. I need to know how to do it. I didn't know. So I came down here, and Master Grok taught me the ways of fireballing people right in the brown eye. And if you want to learn how to brown eye people with firebolts, come on down. And you pay a little bit of a tuition. You get a cool robe that's got an initial on it, and he teaches you how to firebolt stuff. We got these dummies in a room that we have scorched with firebolt. You will firebolt until your feet fall off. Firebolt. Come on down to the, what the hell did that guy call it? Pyramid of Education or something? I don't know. I don't know. The name's not important. Just come learn how to firebolt assholes.
All right. With that said, I don't really have much else for you, so why don't we get back to the show?
Put yourself about where I'm ticking. This is where the gate opens up. As the gate opens up, all 8 cultists stop chanting and look at you. And they go, oh, you're here.
Here's Onyx.
So don't move. Everything is particular. All right? If you're going to move, let me know and then move. Right? Because every spot of this could be an explosion or a glyph of warding. You could be on an ice shelf that has over 100 glyphs of warding on the GM screen. So all the cultists look at you, and like I said, they acknowledge you. And what are you guys gonna do? You're just gonna let this? You're gonna let them turn around and go back to their ritual?
Nope. I'm gonna swing.
Yeah, I'm gonna go straight for the guy in the middle. Stealthily.
Okay, let's go ahead and do initiatives.
This is my first combat with Irony. Do you want an initiative for him, or do you want him to go on my action?
Let's go ahead and do an initiative for him, and we'll do that way.
Rin's got a 30.
Rin's got a 30 because he hacks. Rabbi Jan's got a 20. Roland's got a 19. Onyx a 15. Grok has got a 14. The cultist of Demigorgon, let me set that in for a second, has a 6.
Oh, please don't. No.
And the Irony, the Iron Golem, got a 3. Okay, Ren, what are you going to do again?
I want to move all the way to the next to the cultist in the center. Well, the caster and stabby stab.
Go ahead and move.
Okay, the one in the very center is a child.
It's a full-grown adult compared to him.
You serious?
Okay, yeah, the one in the very middle. He's talking about this one. That is a child. That is one of the missing children.
So I was gonna murder children?
I didn't think you were actually going to murder children, but it would go in line with some of the stuff that your guild's supposedly done.
Dude, can't go lower in this. Alright, I'm just gonna reach for one of the cultists instead of killing a child. Anyway.
Alright, make the attack roll and tell me which one you're throwing or attacking.
I'm gonna be attacking this one.
Okay, go ahead and roll. Go ahead and do your damage.
I'm gonna use my my pointy to attack it.
That was a low roll. That was
Yeah,
a 1.
that's weird. And it's a 3.
A tree, sorry.
And I'm gonna do, I guess, 28 plus 7.
Yeah, he dies.
And I'm gonna use my bonus attack to throw a magic dagger from my hand.
Sure, just show me the target and roll it real quick. Let's roll. There's a lot of combat about to happen.
The one on the right, directly on the right. So 28 hit, piercing 30.
All right, it dies. Anything else? All right, Rabijan, your turn.
Rabijan is going to cast her spiritual weapon and move forward to take a swing at the nearest cult member.
Show me your path you move. So you go directly here and then here?
Yes.
Okay, good. I love it when people step on traps, especially after being warned there would probably be a lot of traps. I need Onyx, Roland, and Grok to make a dexterity saving throw. DC is 60. And Ren. So
Onyx got a 20.
Perfect. Ren got a
Ren got a 20 as well.
Roland got a 16.
Grok got a 4.
Grok, what are you doing?
I rolled a 2.
Ren, you took no damage. Roland and Onyx took 13 damage, and the Iron Golem would have healed 26 hit points. And Grok takes 26 hit points.
Do I take damage?
Oh yes, I'm sorry. Where's your?
26, 15 for a save.
Oh, you take 26. I said it was 16 as a save, didn't I? Yeah, you took all that damage. Rabbi Jane.
Oh wow.
Where's your spiritual weapon at? You said you summoned that too.
Yes, but you opened a trap, so I didn't get to place it quite yet.
So once you went here, the fireball will have happened. So you've taken one step. You can now change direction if you want to and go somewhere else.
I would like to do that. So that was what, 5 feet?
Yeah. And then are you still summoning your spiritual weapon too?
Yes. I don't know if I want to move now.
You're fine. That didn't even. Your healing is so astronomical. That'll be fine.
Robbie John's going to stay where she is, and she's going to cast her spiritual weapon
Where's she gonna drop it?
next to one of the remaining cultists, the one at 10 o'clock.
Sure. Go ahead and make the attack and see if you get a hit. Maybe you'll kill another one because you killed one with a fireball spell. So technically, you already got a kill, Rabbi. Good job.
32 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
So, the divine strike's included, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so 15 damage.
Roland. All that just happened. What are you gonna do, bud?
I don't even want to walk now, but I will. All right, and then I'll attack this guy with my rapier.
All right, go ahead and make this swing.
The guy at 4 o'clock. Or scimitar. I don't have a rapier.
Yeah.
15 for 6 slashing.
Ooh, he looks mostly dead. Anything else?
Unfortunately, I don't. So that's it for Roland.
All right. Onyx, your turn. They have 9 hit points.
Stand there. I grab the kid and come back here.
Okay. Anything else?
I hit myself.
You hit yourself. Go ahead and take 1 hit point off.
Okay.
5 hit points, right? 9 hit point, 9, 10. It would because you get your 4 rage damage and fire damage and 1 for your fist weapon. So that halved.
And then I'm done.
And would you want to make an Arcana check on Onyx if he walked near? Give me a perception check.
For Onyx?
Uh-huh. And I'll whisper you if you do higher than a 15.
19!
Never heard him so happy.
Well, I'm glad it just wasn't an Arcana check, because that would have been really bad.
Grak Dwaza Dzua. Grak Django.
I am gonna fireball this guy.
All right, go ahead and do it.
AC 29.
That hits, and that fire damage is more than enough as you've done 25 fire damage. 3 cultists remain.
Oh, and as a free action, I'm gonna say Irony Smash.
Okay, and the cultist chanting intensifies. Now it's the Iron Golem's turn.
The Iron Golem is not very smart with its intelligence of 3.
Hey!
It's gonna move forward regardless of what could be trapped and smash and head to that guy. Would you like me to move him 1 square at a time?
Just answer me this. Are you stepping there?
Oh yeah.
All right, go ahead and put him there for me. All right. We get that fireball token out for me again?
Yeah, he finishes his movement there.
Yeah, Onyx knows what's about to go down.
Yeah. And I would have had the child actually in my hands, if that matters for placement of that little fireball.
I tell you, give me a percentile dice roll, and if you get above 50, she's not where she's at.
99.
Good job. So she's tucked in your little arms. You saved her life. Grok, give me a perception check. The DC is high. Also, I've got 1 dexterity save from Ren, and I need 1 dexterity save from Roland.
By some miracle of God, Grok got a 25.
I'm going to message you.
Roland got an 18 on his dexterity save.
All right, so you'll still take half damage, Ren. So let me roll my fireball. Roland will also take half damage. Good job. And then the Golem again. Golem just needs some fire because he's weird. So you guys take 13 damage. And the 1 cultist up there got hit, and he's dead as well. Did you get my message, Grok? Did you see that?
I do see it, and I'm scratching my head at it.
Okay.
Irony is going to take a dash action.
Okay.
He might as well run ahead and trigger traps, right? Besides,
Sure.
he's supposed to smash, and he didn't smash anything, so he's going to run forward and smash.
He's going straight up. Perfect. You go ahead and bring that fireball token back out for me.
I just keep fireballing rolling here.
And me?
I'm not so much worried about you. You make your save, you don't take any damage.
Yeah, that's true.
It's more of a roll. Sorry, Roland, but I'm trying to. I'm kind of trying to trigger the traps before you get there, and also playing the intelligence of 3.
Yeah, Red and rolled a 17.
And Roland also rolled a 17.
Nice. So you guys will take 12 damage. Ren won't take any. Roland will take 12 damage.
I think this is totally within the realms of an intelligence 3 creature to just run forward, especially if he's not taking damage.
All right. As the last cultist is consumed by flames, charred body hitting the ground, you guys notice arcane symbols below each of where the cultists are standing. You notice that as the blood begins to pour out them, it follows pathways on the ground, and is absorbed into the summoning circle in front of them. The summoning circle then glows, and you guys each feel an intense wave of very evil magic. Not even requiring an arcane check. Anybody who's proficient in Arcana will know that summoning is happening. As you see from the ground, which is now layered or interlaced with the blood of the cultist, this entire plateau seems to be a giant summoning circle. You see these sludge-like demons start to emerge from the ground. Anybody proficient in religion or Arcana can make a check to see what the hell is happening.
Rin's got a 21.
Onyx don't need it. He knows. Oh, yay. Target practice.
Grok got a 22.
These are lemurs.
No, they're not.
I'll cut punch you all.
These are, weirdly enough, devils. They are... Grok would know this more in his studies, because Rin, even though you studied Arcana, you spent less time studying demons and devils than you did other things.
Of course.
These are when a new devil is pulled, a soul is pulled in to be a new devil, they come out as a lemur. A lemur. This is the first and lowest form of life that a devil can take, and they have to spend a lot of time as this before they're evolved into a stronger type of devil. These are the footstool. They hoard a lot of different devils will hoard these as like almost like an income or coinage. But these are the seeds of future devildom. The new ruler of a plane of hell could be on the map right now in thousands of years.
Does anybody know what these things are?
Well, I just hope he shares this information very quickly, because this is about to get ugly, man. Do I still owe you money?
Does Grok know what they're resistant to?
You would know that some things, like their magic, it's harder to find magic to affect them, and you know fireball's not a great idea. The fireball would be kind of useless. You're also not going to be able to scare them, poison them, or char them.
Fireball would be extremely useless.
No fire. Good to know.
All right, Ren, it's your turn. What are you going to do, bud?
I am going to throw some tiny pointies. One at this one.
All right, so you're going to throw it. Which one?
Right here.
Okay, go ahead and make the roll.
First one to hit, 14. Second one, 28. And yeah, that's it.
The first one dies. Well, when the second dagger embeds the creature, it dies.
Cool.
Any movement, or is that your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna go next to Onyx just in case.
Onyx, give me an intelligence check. It's a low DC, kinda. Give me an intelligence check for that whisper. Rabbit Jan, it's your turn.
Rabbit John would like to cast the spell Evil and Good.
You're gonna cast a spell Dispel Evil and Good?
I think so, yes.
Okay. Go ahead and link the spell and oh, you did.
Yep.
Okay, so you're concentrating on a spell now.
Does that interfere with my spiritual weapon?
No, spiritual weapon is not a concentrate spell, I don't believe.
Okay.
Right?
Correct.
Oh, I see it.
All right, that's your action. What else are you gonna do? Anything? Yeah, and just so I see you guys measuring the stuff, these little walls, it's a 10-foot dip to that bottom platform.
Rabbit John is going to then also move her spiritual weapon to be like right next to her.
Go ahead and move it. All right.
Okay, that's it.
Rolling in the deep.
Indeed. Roland is going to wild shape into an air elemental.
Sure you don't want to go fire?
I think this is good.
All right, so you've turned into that. What are you going to do with it?
I am going to go into this group that Rin's been throwing daggers at.
Okay, go ahead and move yourself there.
And I'm an air elemental, so I'm not touching the ground.
Okay.
And I'm going to go over these four, and I'm going to whirlwind them.
22 damage on a failure. It's a DC 13, so one pass.
Yes.
And it's 11 on 11 on a pass?
Yes.
All right, anything else?
No, that's a bonus action, a move, and an action. Roland is done.
Onyx, what you got, bro?
I set the girl down here and I go, don't go nowhere. Bad
She's
things
just in
can happen
tears.
if you start moving.
She's
Because-
just in tears.
Anyway, be safe.
Take luck. You take off.
I'm going to start with this, attacking this one. 29 to hit. I take it they don't take fire.
No, the fire damage is gone.
22.
Yeah, it kills him.
Stand there.
Okay,
Missed everybody but me.
maybe.
Whoops.
If
All right,
anything-
Rabbi Jan and Onyx, give me a dexterity saving throw. DC 16.
Rabbit John got a 12.
And question 2. I'm making it now. Onyx got an 18.
All right, Onyx, you took it's halved for you anyway, right?
That's what I was getting ready to ask. Is this stuff halved for me because of my thing? I thought it was.
Yeah, you don't become immune. You're not like the evasion that
No.
specifically says you take no damage. So I think you take a quarter damage since you're raging.
Well, yeah. Well, the raging don't mean anything. I was talking about because my dad's ancestral weapon, it deals fire, and I thought it gave me
You have fire resistance.
fire resistance.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that would be 9 for you, Onyx.
And
Yeah.
34 for Rabijan. Gotta get that healing quick.
It's not the worst strategy, but I don't like it.
All right, so that's that. Okay, you can now make your other attacks.
28 for 26.
Yeah, it died.
Standing
They
with that
don't-
guy's square.
They don't have a lot of hit points.
Actually, I guess I didn't even have to do that because I could have. Anyway, I stand there because I'm standing on a body, and I'm giving this guy the butt end of my halberd.
Let's see it.
He's giving him the butt.
Give it on the butt.
You only have 2 eyes. You're not worth my time. 28 to hit for E14.
That's just enough. That's all your moves, right?
Yes.
Was that a spell or a trap? The fireball. Sorry.
It was a trap.
Okay.
All right, roll on. You're gonna get 4 attacks against you. I don't think any of those hit. And then
None do.
Irony is gonna get 2 attacks against him. Grok, your turn. Irony got 2 misses too. There was a natural 1 and a 12 total. I think he's got like what, an 18 armor.
So I'm gonna have some fun here. I'm gonna cast reverse gravity.
Mm-hmm.
It has a 50-foot radius.
Link the spell because you're gonna try to cast it to drag them down, right?
No, I'm casting reverse gravity. They're gonna fall 100 feet up. So with my little measuring tool here, I'm gonna be able to get these ones up here with Roland, because Roland can fly, so I don't care. And then the entirety of these blue guys down here.
You're gonna have to draw the circle out. And are you sending Irony to his doom as well?
No, I'll aim it lower than just low enough to where he doesn't get it. Like I'm gonna put it like right there is the edge.
You're gonna have to draw the whole circle for me.
That's where I'm aiming it, right there.
I think Rin's in that.
Yeah, Rin's in it.
I believe I can fly.
He's about to be.
I believe I can touch the ground with 100 feet of falling down.
Is that place where you're gonna do it?
If I have to avoid Ren, I'll move it over one more square.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you and Ren.
Ren, do you want to take a hellacious lot of fall damage?
Yeah. Can I do a reflex check with that? No, I don't want to.
Yeah, because it's concentration, and they're going to fall 100 feet up immediately. And then I'm going to drop concentration and let them fall 100 feet and take 10d6.
Go ahead and roll your 10d6. And move the thing over one more.
The whole time, Roland is just floating there, watching these guys shoot up into the air and then come careening back down to the surface.
No, you went to the air with them.
I'm floating.
Yeah, the gravity pulled you. You went to the air. You just don't fall when he lets go. You're now 100 feet up.
Okay.
But there's no fall down. You're not gonna, you know what I mean?
Oh, that's fine.
But you're not gonna die yet. Before I move on, do you want to move?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I probably should have, but no, I'm good.
3 of them swing at you and nothing happens. Onyx.
You guys are my #1 fans.
The one remaining down there swings at you and does nothing. Those 2 are gonna go swing at the golem because they got a big chance to hit it. Nope. One got close.
One got real close with an AC 19. If they used flanking, they would have. If they had chosen to flank, they would have gotten the AC 21 and hit the golem.
Golem's turn.
Okay, well the golem's gonna gets 2 swings. So the first swing is gonna be at this red guy, and the second swing is gonna be at that red. So it's gonna hit AC 24 and deal 29 to that guy,
Well, it survives.
and then AC 27 and hit that guy.
And do these things fly or walk?
They walk.
You're fine. I'm just paying attention to where you're walking.
I think you guys have gotten all but one trap. Onyx, you're gonna get attacked once, but it's got advantage. 19.
Oh, let me see. That actually hits.
1 bludgeoning damage, and then the iron golem's gonna get attacked a couple times. Your golem's actually gonna take damage with 5 bludgeoning damage. but he has resistance to that, right?
I don't think so.
No, he's immune to it. So they hit, and nothing happens. And then a thing happens. As you see more demons emerge from the pit. These ones a little bigger than the ones you had been facing. And if anybody would like to roll an Arcana check, if you're proficient in it only, to see what those are. And they look very demonic.
Grot got a 27.
Like Labrizu. It takes great pleasure in destroying mortals through temptation. These creatures are among the few demons to offer their service to foolish people who summon them. They are devastating in combat, but they prefer to tempt their victims into ruin using power wealth as a lure. They usually engage in guile, trickery, and evil bargains. They hoard riches and try to pervert and corrupt summoners. They are strong, but for this many of them to engage in direct combat, there might be something bossing them around.
Just like the Prince of Hell or something like that?
Not hell.
Through demons. Prince of Demons.
Yeah, it's the Abyss. Although,
Yes.
to point out, the Lemirs are devils. So you're fighting devils and demons at the same time right now.
Which is uncommon, right?
It's almost impossible.
Because both of them are in war, ones against each other, if I remember that correctly.
Yeah. All right, so that's where we're going to stop today, guys.
Hi, this is Mallory. I do the voice of Robbie John, and I wanted to say thank you for joining us for another episode of Defenders of the Veil. If you would like to hear more of Defenders of the Veil, you can find us at Podbean, Spotify, iTunes, and pretty much anything else that plays podcasts. You can also find us on Twitter at Defenders Veil and Facebook, Defenders of the Veil. Our episodes come out weekly, and we would love for you to share us with your friends. We hope that you will join us again soon. Thanks again.
Sorry, I'm shoving fries down my throat, guys. And I don't want to cue while I'm shoving fries down my throat, because then I get a message from Ron going, "You sound like shit, you got fries in your throat." It's weird how he can... I think Ron could almost at this point in time know what I'm eating by the way I muffle. Ron knows my throat like nobody else.
What?
I love these sound bits we get. But of course, that one will never see light of day because his name was involved.
That's why I hate the fact that we're a family-friendly podcast. There's just so much good stuff in there that, you know.
Hey, even Disney puts adult jokes in children's movies.
Nah, they wouldn't dare.
And
No,
depending
they
on
do
the
all the
rumors,
time.
Yeah.
depending on the rumor, they just put adults and children.
What?
The fuck you say?
Like the FBI is gonna use this footage someday to arrest
they do.
Ricky for all his many
Investigate
crimes.
Disney. It's not the FBI, it's whatever Disney's internal investigation system is. Mickey Mouse is going to show up and be like, "Talk shit now, huh?" Gorsh, you're dead. Goofy's curb stomping me outside my own house.
It was a very weird time while you were gone, Rin.
Yeah, that was a really weird day.
Like that time at the carnival where, not the last one, but you know the one I'm talking about, where we all got drunk and things got weird.
I told you never speak of that, and I don't know what you're talking about.
I just wanted to make sure it wasn't as weird at this time.
I still don't think it's that weird of a thing. You spend a lot of time with your friends, stuff happens.
Breck?
Right?
Breck?
I was able to look all of you in the eyes after. And I definitely looked you guys in some of a couple of odd places during.
Well, okay, let's just get back on subject. Yeah. Well, all right, let's never talk about this time again.
That was a weird time to start breaking out into the song, "You Got a Friend in Me."
So I can't say fuck, but you can't talk like this. I mean,
I don't know what you're talking about. It's a song. It's a Disney celebrated song. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we're all adults here, buddy.
I would argue that at least 1.5 of us is not. I mean, if we're going by size, Mallory's not an adult.
Definitely not.
And neither is David.
Remove me from that category.
And Basil's emotionally definitely not an adult. I will message him and say I said that today.
You leave poor innocent Saul alone, damn it.
Yeah, well, I'm going to message Basil.
Isn't Saul like 6 foot tall?
I don't know if anybody's tall. I imagine Ron is like 7'4".
It feels like
Nope.
that.
It seems like Ron would take 25 minutes to take 2 steps, but he would go like 4 miles. Like the trees from Lord of the Rings,
Ent. Those are Ents.
which are magical trees.
To be fair, I do walk pretty fast.
Yeah, but your legs, I mean, you probably take 9 steps. How tall are you?
I'm only like 5'10".
See,
I don't
that's-
believe that. Feels a lot taller. Really does.
You got that lanky thing where you walk like a brontosaurus. It looks like you've only taken 2 steps, but you're 2 miles down the road.
How about you, Ricky?
I'm short. You see when I'm walking. My little stubby legs are
Yeah,
not
like
as bad
my
as
cat.
Mallory.
Yeah, no, and on top of that, I'm like really out of shape with COVID and babies. And I went for a walk and I tried to keep up with Walter and I broke out into a sweat. It was embarrassing.
You should
But
probably
I'm
not
only-
mix. You should probably
only
stop
5'1".
mixing. You should probably stop mixing COVID and babies.
Don't know if that's 100% something that could totally help, but you know.
I don't know if I want to use that soundbite or not.
Maybe it could be, instead of a sound bite, it could be a sound nibble. A little intimate with the viewers. I mean, it ain't nothing to grow closer with strangers like COVID and babies.
Isn't there one of us that like is 6 foot something? Isn't it like
It's not me, David, or Mal. I don't think it's you either. Aren't you kind of short too, Joe?
no, not at all.
How tall are you?
Almost 6 feet. I'm 5'11".
See, he had to say 1 more inch taller than Ron.
And I'm 1 more inch taller than he is, so I'm 6 foot.
Oh, really? That was you. I was wondering which one that was.
I'm like in between 10 and 11. But
Okay.
So we could totally recreate the Dalton picture.
Well, if we're all, being transparent, I'm actually 5'3" of an inch. So it's not
Damn.
a full inch. Sorry, guys.
That's funny.
I'm only 5'6.5", but I can squat 500 pounds. So,
You can squat 500 pounds, got a big dick, y'all.
I mean, yeah, you got to balance that out.
I mean, yeah, you got about to.
Don't use that sound bit. Don't don't want to bomb or disappoint people.
His wife's already disappointed enough.
The best pickup line I heard was I saw a video and a guy goes up to a girl and goes, "Hey, how you doing?" She's like, "I'm doing good." It's at like a club. That's her accent for some reason. He's like, "All right, well, what are you doing later tonight?" She's like, "I don't know. What am I doing later tonight?" He's like, "You feel like being disappointed?"
That's funny. Useless woman.
That's not what you said when you were wiggling your little magic fingers the other day. You said I was really useful. Whenever I gave you that exam to make sure that everything was working in the order behind you, you said I was great, Dan.
This is starting to look like harassment.
It's only harassment if you don't like it.
When I use polymorph to turn into a Goliath, you seem so happy.
Who?
what have we become?
I'm sorry. I'm in a mood.
I don't know, but it's about time this campaign ends.
He's frisky.
Oh, that hurts my heart, Ren. That hurts my heart.
I'm messing with you. You know I love this campaign. Don't be a.
And we all know that Ricky told you had to play your Matilda's child in the next campaign. So
Yeah, that's why I'm not playing.
I will give you a magic item at the start of the campaign of you choosing that's not legendary or artifact, a little bit less, if your character is a descendant of Ren and Matilda.
This just cannot happen.
It's like 1,000 years later. It would be so distant.
This is not canon. Please don't make it canon. I mean,
I can't force you, but if you consent,
I hate you.
all you have to do is say you're willing, baby. That's all I need. Look in the camera and say you give us permission. When my sister gave me these cookies, I said, no, I don't want them right now. And I've already eaten almost all of them.
she brought the whole kitchen with her.
Doesn't she always do that?
Well, the problem, guys, is that looks like a lot of snacks, but remember, she's a Smurf. Are those your cookies? Are those Nutter Butters? Are those homemade cookies? I just want to point out for the audience listening at home, when she said no, she made a face as to say, I never make homemade cookies because I hate my children.
No, I love them. That's why they get store-bought. I don't do good with food. I try not to ruin things as far as making homemade.
Have you considered an air fryer?
Don't have one though.
They're amazing. You can get one cheap at Walmart. Costco, I mean.
I kind of heard about that, and it sounds like crazy. I mean,
It's just a miniature super oven.
so like you kind of don't get all the grease and
Right. Well, it's like cooking things in the oven. It's literally what you just use air to cook it,
noise.
and no microwave radiation. So double win. Mallory was actually going to be 6.5 foot tall, but she had so much microwave food it stunted her growth. That and coffee.
And drugs as a child.
Could you edit, Ron? Can you edit out prescribed?
When did she say prescribed?
Right now, just a second before right now. At the end of drugs, when she was saying that she took drugs as a child. So just make it look like she just took a bunch of kid drugs.
No,
Craig
you
didn't
missed,
hear it.
Tons of it.
you missed the joke.
Yeah, Craig didn't hear it.
I did miss it. It went straight over me. I caught it now. As I looked behind and watched it, I went, oh, fuck, that's good.